Hey guys, Spartan here, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2. The Collector update dropped today. I think it was like 9 hours ago or something like that. I wasn't awake when that happened, but yeah, a couple of new things got added to the game, some balancing things, which I had a quick thumb through of the patch notes, so I'll explain what was there in case you didn't read the patch notes, because nobody wants to read patch notes unless you're a total nerd like me.
A nebulous nightmare.
And I won't skip this because I can check out trinkets and other junk like that immediately at the start. Why is the living city and the working fields been switched in order? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the timeless... No, the timeless wood is now the second. Why is that there? I don't know. My Jester died from Major RNG Scrooge since the last time you saw him, so he's a different name. He's not Zeta anymore. But yeah. It took a while to load. So, why does the game look a bit blurry? The text looks a little blurry. So, new map thing, the Chirurgeon's Table, which the Chirurgeon Directory now shows you where that is. So that's a straight up buff. Let me go to trinkets first, because the Death's Head trinkets got buffed, as most of them have the effect that they have upon leaving Death's Door as well, so they're a little better. You get it's a double dip. This one is also really good, because it now grants complete resistance to all debuffs while in Death's Door, almost. Like, you can still get hit with like a crit if you have like 0 bleed res. But, you know, it's pretty good now. That thing with the captain hitting my guy to death's door while he has this on and removes the dots, and then captain still sticks a dot through it from, like, the ordainment, will not happen, hopefully. But yeah, you get double speed now. This one's unchanged because it's just an on-leave always. And this one now gives 25% crit. Does that make it good? Not really, but yeah. I don't think any of the other trinkets got changed. But yeah, I think most trinkets were pretty finely balanced, aside from the garbage you get from the Tangle and these ones that I complained about earlier. Bounty Hunter's more likely to show up with his special trinkets just fine. Why does the game look a bit weird? Hang on. Yeah, my graphics are on maximum. I don't know why everything's looking blurry. But yeah, add to the pool of reflection. I've got, like, yeah, I have been playing this game a fair bit, considering I have almost 3,900 candles. Most of those were Act 3 wins, by the way, because Act 3 is just the one that my team just decimates. But we're going to be doing Act 4 because the new champions only appear in Act 4 and 5. So, we gotta try and find those, and I'm not doing Act 5 because the boss is too long, and that's the only reason why I'm not doing Act 5, because it's arguably easier.
The walls of the place closed tight about us, and it seemed at times that the outside world was a dream we could scarcely remember.
I haven't even had time to have breakfast today. Like, I have my morning cup of tea beside me. I think the milk was expired because it doesn't taste right. But yeah. I'll be using the same team as I usually do because I don't want to take any risks when fighting the new champions. What has been updated since last you saw these guys? Dismas has Deadly now. I think he actually had that before. I don't remember the last thing I actually recorded, but... Damn, he's got 3 negatives. My Flagellant has Breacher, which is amazing for Flagellant because it gives him free taunt. And that's really the only reason it's there for, so Flagellant can taunt easily. My Jester has 1 quirk because he had to drink a whole bunch of wild tea and removed all of his positives. So yeah, now he can explore the sprawl, and that's it. Completely unskilled failure of a man. I don't think any of the skills have been updated yet, otherwise it would have said so in the patch notes, which it didn't.
Onward once again.
Oh, my Flagellant has a disease too. He's got smallpox. I really have to fix this guy up. Like, maybe I'll get lucky and Plague Doctor will generate her in item immediately, and I can use it and have the Flagellant be cured of his disease. I said that Flagellant didn't take Plague Doctor's medicine, but I think he actually does, and it's just a glitch. Oh, that's a new effect. There's a bright little thing around the skill you're hovering over now. That's cool. Alright. I'm gonna have to get used to that because it's a bit distracting. Alright, how much health do you have? 5 and 5. You're going next, so Noxious Blast. Didn't need to crit, but free affinity. Also, Flagellant being able to deal out 5 to 9s right at the start of combat is actually really good. Those strength tokens. Oh, the little thingy goes down when you target them in the top right. You hover over them and it does that. Can I get more free affinity in this fight? No. Oh well, 1 point is usually good enough from the tutorial. Minus sharpness charm. Oh yeah, this little border is also new. Minus 2 speed. I may actually use that if the first region I get is the Fetter. Because in the Fetter I want Jester to always go before Highwayman. For reasons that are obvious if you've seen my team function. I would prefer it if it was just Jester going faster, but I'll settle for Highwayman going going slower. Okay, that's a little new thing. So let's see the route first. Yep, we got Fetter. If I don't get a speed buff item for the Jester, I'll just sort that trinket on Highwayman. But yeah, Fade to Black Pistol Shot is how I start every run. Now, I read the patch notes, and I was very glad to see all pets are now available at the first one. Thank fuck. Also, the candles of whatever it is have been changed. So, minus 33% positive relationship chance, less traveling flame drain, which is a bouncing thing, less maximum flame. Heroes gain crit, and on Meltdown, gain negative tokens. Enemies gain crit and enemy advantage chance. So that's still pretty bad, but minus 100% safe routes. Enemies have round end. Corpses transform into carrion eaters. Heroes gain speed and minus dot res. Enemies gain extra resistances and on resist gain a positive token. That's pretty bad. Traveling Flame Drain, max loathing -1. Why does that say like it's a positive? Heroes gain debuff res and combat start gain negative tokens. I'm guessing that high light enemies gain, heroes gain extra resistances and stuff like that, and then at low light it does the opposite. Hateful Pyre, no traveling heal, no heals. Heroes gain damage and then minus healing received. Enemies can apply knockback on hit. Okay, that's bad. And Stygian Blaze. It seems basically the same. Champion enemies have increased chance to appear and will appear in all regions at various flame levels. Oh no, I keep reading at various flame levels as like an addition to it, but no, the capital letter. Heroes gain extra looted relics and baubles. On Meltdown gain negative tokens. Alright, so you gain extra loot with the Stygian Blaze, which is kind of like they had in Darkest Dungeon 1. Now, before I choose what pet I want, I need to see what they have in the inn, and usually I choose pets based around what you get at the start here, but this is Tinker's gear, this is medical gear, and these two have no type, so probably just Wolf Cub. Wolf Cub or Shrieker Chick, because they're probably just the best. I would take Shambles Spawn, but I kind of want to have scouting in order to find this new Chirurgeon's table, or whatever it is. Level Carrion Eater is still absolutely garbage. If this had extra, like, double damage to corpses, then maybe. Because you could, like, cleave them down. But, I'll take the wolf cub. Oh, they do have a stimulating poultice. Okay, I'll take that. And I'll take an apples and cheese, and I need to grab some toxic ichor. This is the preparation I do so that I can snipe the first lair boss, the baby. The toxic ichor is to remove blind from the plague doctor, in case she gets hit with a blind. The apples and cheese is also to boost her debuff resist, so that doesn't happen. Noxious item as well, in case I grab a poison ring as the first trinket I get randomly, so she can actually use that. And the stimulating poultice is so that my jester always goes before my highwayman, almost. Like, I gave him the memory for +1 speed just because this is that important for this. Since he'll be in slot 3, and then he'll be going first every encounter, so if the highwayman gains a hunger token from the meat from the baby boss, I can have Jester move forwards with Razor's Wit, so highwayman doesn't lose his turn. And I'll give a whetstone to the plague doctor as well. I'd normally give it to the flagellant, but he doesn't really need it. Probably will never use this then. Because I still want highwayman to reliably go really early. That's how much preparation I do into the first thing. Is my microphone too close? Let me move it backwards a little.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
I saw a hoarder there before I looked away to have another sip of my drink. Going forward there was also viable because I had a combat. Goddamn Toon Hummer. But yeah, I want to be able to hit the hoarder. And if I can get a few extra baubles to maybe get something really good. Are you... You fucking cowards. But yeah, it seems the text has been descaled a little. Oh my god, the combat loads so quickly. What an optimization.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Alright, so... Let's kill this fucker first. Actually, he's blinded. I'll grape shot, see where it lands. I rolled 2 8s, which is amazing. So, let me mag rain here. If it burns both of the frontliners, okay, good. They get a turn and then die. Sickly Sweet is fine because it adds taunt. Oh, he resisted the taunt, okay. Dismas getting knocked back literally doesn't matter because it lets me use Fade to Black. And Field Surgeon worked. That's bad. That fucking smallpox is, it may screw me up with my strategy. Just because Flagellant randomly moving could be, incredibly bad. I'll heal the highwayman since Flagellant can heal himself very easily.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
But yeah, unlike other Darkest Dungeon players... Oh wow, he got that double Virtuoso buff. I do not invest in, I don't invest in take aim at the start of the run, because Deadly is usually good enough. Stop fucking doing that, you idiot. I need to find a field hospital or something like that, just to remove the stupid smallpox that I got last run. I don't even remember how I got it. Flagellant has like 75% debuff res. I mean, not debuff res, disease res. There we go, that's a big hit. If only the other blight stuck. Now if you move backwards, I won't be angry, because he would have had the point-blank shot for lethal. I'm gonna do this just in case death spawns. You never know, the game likes to screw with me, and spawning death in the literal first encounter is... It's happened before.
A spark.
Happened literally the first time I played with Flagellant. I think my microphone is still too close. Oh, there's the Trojans table. What the hell? Okay. Stagecoach got fucking hydraulics on it. We're going to the Horda, though.
Though decidedly inconvenient. At least we know what's coming.
I'd go to there if it weren't, like, a choice between going to there and going to the lair. And the Horda. Like, the Horda I can, How many baubles do I have? I've got 63, which means I can buy 2, distant trinkets. And the distant trinkets are usually what's good in, this region. Like, what's the torch have in this region? I think they changed that throughout Acts. I want Brilliant Brew. He does not have Brilliant Brew. What the fuck? This is the worst Horder of all time, Jesus. No Brilliant Brew, no Poison Ring. It doesn't even have the Corrupted Cleaver. Like, this is a Feta one? He got 2 trinkets that spawn from here. He's got 3 Gilded Mines. He's got all of them, the whole collection. I'm getting tea service then. I'll grab a wild tea as well, because why not? I would have liked it if he had some of the other ones. You know what I'm talking about. I grab some fisherman's nets. You know what? I'll grab some in case the jester gets hit with blind as well. Like, ideally, I would have ideally, I'd have milk-soaked linens instead of, you know, the garbage that I'm using right now, but it'll have to do. Usually, Region 1 boss fight is... Oh yeah, I have a chance at getting strength at the start of a turn. That could be pretty good. 10% chance on that. And it seems to stay for a decent amount. Okay, it got reduced to 5%. Might pop a Glimmer in the first combat then, just to keep that up.
The landowner's manor. Do you hear the child's cries?
Alright, I'll take care of the livestock first, because butchers in the back rank are not threatening. Okay, that one's dead. Didn't say resisted move there, so I don't know if I just didn't try to apply it.
Early results are encouraging.
Let's use a Glimmer, get back to 10%. Randomly gaining strength tokens against a lair boss,
An unavoidable
probably kind of important. It does seem like the combat speed is also sped up a little. Alright, you die very easily. Yeah, even Rain of Blight can do some decent damage with a strength token. It's actually good that Dismas has taken a little bit of damage here in case I need to heal. Which I regularly will, because fucking Smallpox McCain over here has decided to screw me over. A synchronized dissection. Oh, it's got a little icon here. That's new. I do love the increased, or well, the decreased loading times. Right, gotta kill the lady first, because she fucking sucks. I don't think anyone enjoys Lady. She's kind of badly designed. The fact that Mulch has no cooldown. This should kill her. Yeah, thank God for a Blight Res Piercing on combo. Baneful Breath can also suck my dick. Because it rolls disease on everyone and just hit through my Plague Doctor's thing. Well, thankfully, chance at getting a weakened token at the start of the round doesn't matter for Plague Doctor. In vast majority of situations. I want to try and stun this fucker. Like, this is the engine that helps me easily kill the boss, because the boss effectively gets like one turn around. Doesn't have very high resistances either. If there's one upside to smallpox, it's the fact that it only, you know, goddamn fucking Flagellant only hits himself for 4 damage every round. I'm not gonna double stun him unless I crit. Thankfully, crits happen. Deathless is still an amazing skill. Wow, didn't die. How does this guy see? He's got no eyes. No idea, haha.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Kitchen knives. I've begun to respect kitchen knives a little more, but merely because it's noxious. But I got Curing Copper anyway, so hey. Operating Table could greatly help me, considering that, you know, I've got diseases out the ass here.
The harvest is here. Pity those with a place at the table.
I'm gonna save the nets for later. Yeah, get shit on, baby. Flagellant is going to miss every single turn. No, he didn't miss. I guess they never miss. Huh? Also, that's 20 damage right there. And that's why I equipped the net on the dude. Alright, just hit him for a little damage. Hey, he stuck the blight. But yeah, this baby gets absolutely annihilated with this. Alright, throw the Fisherman's Net to remove the blind. The question is, do I want to fade to black? Because I could get screwed over here if I decide to fade. Like, the safe play here is to use Harvest, but I do want to attempt to stun Harvest Child again. I only have a 25% chance of playing a combo. You know what? I get some damage and value from the bleed. Could take aim here. Take aim is far from the worst play. But I do want the instant damage as well. Because I get the chance of avoiding the meat attack. Yeah, I'll take aim. And that's why I have the combat item on. And got the minus bleed res debuff. Didn't get any of the others. Jesus. Stuck the blight anyway, thankfully. Dodged it. Nice. Hunger. This fight is a lot less dangerous when you only have one hunger because you don't lose affinity. Right, I'm gonna go for the big play here. Gonna go Fade to Black and Pistol Shot, which will stun the boss. Yeah, it only has a 10% chance not to. How can I resist? I could throw away the Toxic Ichor because I don't need it after this fight, but... Actually, yeah, there's no reason I shouldn't do that, or shouldn't have done that. Okay, time to lose some affinity and gain stress. It's with the Jester too, really?
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
But yeah, there's no reason not to do that because of the simple fact that I got the Curing Copper, which means that I have a noxious item on command. Ow, double hunger. Please kill so I don't have to deal with the negative affinity. Oh, damn it. Alright, well, Flagellant's losing more affinity with the Jester. They fucking hate each other. They say Dreaming General kills your run in the long term because of stress and minus affinities. Harvest Child does that more, in my opinion. Alright. Trinket time. You get the Curing Copper, and... I could put Kitchen Knives on anyone, really. But I feel like it gets the most value from, yeah, her. Who do I put this on? Anyone? Probably the Highwayman in reality. He can remove blind. Combat items. Oh yeah, I used up both the nets. But the nets served me well. They locked the boss down when I needed him to be gone. As a creature den, I want to hit the creature den, but I also want to hit the catch. You know what? I'd rather hit the catch, honestly, because
Whisper of torment.
This is a Blight team, by definition, with the Plague Doctor, and if I can grab Brilliant Brew or Poison Ring, then Plague Doctor can run those for the rest of the run with no upsets. You know what? I'll Smash Urchin, and then Plague Grenade should be able to finish it off. Hopefully I don't get more diseases here. Well, actually, I think most diseases would be less impactful than smallpox. Sorry, Ancestor, I can't come in today. I have smallpox. Well, it wasn't wiped out in my hamlet.
The slow suffering begins.
Oh, yeah, that's a debuff of sorts. Okay, you are dead. You have failed miserably. 5 out of 7, a perfect score. I'm gonna Magnesium Rain here because I don't want to kill this guy before the Flagellant's had his turn. Just don't disease the Highwayman.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
I do like how it shows the green highlights on who you can heal now. Like, the game is getting better, no doubt about it. Like, yeah, some people criticize this game for being not as good as Darkest Dungeon 1, but Darkest Dungeon 1 is like 8 years old or something like that. So yeah, they had plenty of time to perfect the game, and it's still not perfect. And again, there is no such thing as a perfect game.
First, they ate the rotten flesh of their animals.
Why was I ever chosen for this terrifying quest? Wait, what?
Themselves.
That was like a negative thing, but it gave positive relationship. Okay. Oh, I can get a weaken of them. But Highwayman and Flagellant are unfriendly. I should probably spend that so I can get them back to friendly. Or neutral, at least. But yeah, what was I talking about? I've lost my train of thought from that random act-out thing. My skin, it cracks and bleeds. Yeah, that's fucking smallpox for you, dude. Get used to it. We have to sit through another at least 3 nodes until we can get that removed, potentially. I'm probably just going to slam a punish on the lady. Didn't hit enough damage. Harvest will finish up, though.
Awash in turmoil.
Thankfully, with the Flagellant being able to taunt these moves, there's no chance of anyone else getting diseases. You know what? It's probably better to Grape Shot here. Always on the lookout for Grape Shot value. That did 11 damage. And remove the corpses. Flagellant misses his turn before this thing gets an action. He's gonna miss his attack too. No, hits it. Doesn't stick the bleed. I mean the blight. How much stun res does this guy have? Only 30, really? That is an oddly low number for a size 2 enemy of this caliber.
A slow dissection.
Stuck the
Unavoidable end.
cuppa. Doing this just in case death. It's not even for the taunt, it's for the heal that comes after it.
Yields morbid gains.
But yeah, getting a death region 1 is kind of screwy.
The loathing abates.
What's next? It's an assistance encounter. Maybe I can get something good there. Not likely, but possible.
The loathing whispers.
You know, I think I say not likely, but possible. You know, a lot more than I think I do. It's just like something that I say half the time for, oh, something could happen. Free scouting, combat item, and food. I need to improve relationships between this walking
Scavenge
corpse
what you
and
can.
this clown.
Be off once more.
I never use my combat items though. That's a thing in the corner. It's nothing particularly interesting. We're going to the catch. Fuck both of you.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
The only, well actually no, not the only thing. The best thing I could get possibly is Brilliant Brew, which is the, probably one of the best trinkets for this comp. Because I got 2 Blight heroes, and it gets insane sepsis value. Can I finish off both those dudes with a double Blight attack? Maybe. I'm gonna try anyway. Well, you get the advantage at the start of combat anyway. 5 and 3, so this does 2 to 3, and it does 4 points of Blight. So it does at least 6. So if it hits 3, or if it procs the cuppa on this dude, it kills him.
Stupendous.
Did both. Okay. And this dude's dead as well. Good. That's why this comp is so good. It has insane rule over the backliners. Oh hey, Whetstone finally worked. Maybe get some affinity?
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Rest in peace, pillagers. They died as they
In
lived,
this weighty gloom,
dying very
a
easily.
spark.
I don't know how you live as dying very easily, but they managed to do it. Hey, there's some milk-soaked linens. I should put those on, really. It's probably better than medicinal herbs. But I'm gonna get a whole bunch of junk right here. How much mastery do I have? I didn't even look. There's Poison Ring. Okay, Poison Ring is good enough. It's no Brilliant Brew, but it is pretty good. And I'll put the kitchen knives on the Flagellant. I should throw away these garbage trinkets, but they're just gonna show up later on anyway. Can't stop that. I have a stagecoach full of stagecoach items. Let's throw away the Candles of Hope. I literally don't need them. You saw how many I have at the start of the video. The red double road fight. It's the exact same mash. They're gonna die exactly the same way. I'm gonna use the same strat. In fact, it's probably going to be a lot easier, considering the fact that I now have double chance to roll Blights off of a Plague Grenade. I roll Poison Ring and Cuppa. So that was 4, so they both got the Cuppa roll. And they're both dead. Once again, the guy in the front slot
On to the next.
gets a turn. Right. And you're dead. That's why I use Deadly, by the way, because it just gives so much crit for free. Like, that's a 5% base crit move, and it goes up to 23 with the Deadly and the Quirk. Not the Quirk, the Memory. I'm not getting any mastery from these, by the way. I have 1 mastery? Holy shit, what the hell? I did 2 resistance encounters, like 3 rogue battles, and the lair, and I get 1 mastery. I think this guarantees 1 mastery at least, though, but still, man, come on. This is the thing I hate about the mastery system. I took like 8 fights and I get 1 mastery. I want to move backwards here, and I want to tap this guy. Thankfully, it can't use Face Your Confession on round 1 because it has to hit the Flagellant, and that can't hit the Flagellant. At least I don't think it can. Also, guess what? That's no longer a free action. Fuck you, Alter. Yeah, Face Your Confession only hits the back rank. Which is annoying, it's because it's the most powerful one, because it grants dodge. Fuck you, baby. But yeah, I wanted to move backwards because my Highwayman has a bleed resist memory on him. So, it's not likely for him to be bled. I jinxed it by saying that, of course, but... Furious scratching. I really didn't need to combo that, but yeah. It gives me affinity. Don't want to miss because that may weaken him. Get blinded, idiot. I'll probably, highway robbery this block token and crit token off. Just spend the Jester's turn doing that. As much as I love the steal effect of highway robbery, until it's upgraded, it doesn't see, like, too much use. I think Mag Rain here. It has a chance of applying Blight to both of them still. Yeah, it did. Applied 6 Blight. That's the power of Poison Ring plus Cuppa. They both have 66% Blight res piercing because it's, you know, Plague Doctor.
But deadly all the same.
And then, in addition, it does that. But yeah, this thing's dead. Strength token for the win. And I get healed up before the end of combat as well. Not like it matters because it's flagellant, but you never know. You can be ambushed in like the sluice before you get to a node.
Burning brightly for all the world to see.
And my coldest trinket is Cruel Intent. That's a cruel joke.
The loathing abates.
Put the move res thing on the flagellant. Because I don't want him to be moved, obviously, but he has that stupid bomb leg that he got from something, I don't know. How much inventory do I have? 27. Damn. Just hoarded everything. You know, it would be really cool if I could get the Good Doctor as my in to just cure both of these diseases right off the bat. And it's Vestal's secret, okay.
The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
Why did they remove the borders for these? Alright, time to get screwed over. Okay, 7 positives, holy shit. So we've got Pillager, Hater, and Tracker. Tracker is actually really good, because you can avoid rough patches. Slugger is nice, Gaunt Hater is fine, the Maniac is bad, Cosmic Hater... Like, the Maniac is not a good quirk specifically. Cosmic Fearing is bad, because Cosmics exist everywhere. Like... Okay, you click on them and they get highlighted, but yeah. Amateur Armor Smith and Cadaver Slayer don't rightfully matter.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Let's put that on, repair the armor.
The roads are rife with peril. A little protection is always welcome.
Those are all pretty decent stagecoach things to grit. I wish I had the Merchant's Guild seal. The more I play this game, the more I realize that this is not worth 16 things, because you get melophobic constantly. Alright. 1. Okay, 3. Do they both get Bon Vivant? No, got Sanguine. It's nice. Right, you can't possibly get a worse disease, so you have that. Still on 8, but we do have a really good positive relationship chance thanks to not just the quirks, but the other thing, yeah.
Spend what you can.
You know what?
No longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
I don't care if the Flagellant gets melophobic, he's got 3 negative quirks, and then I'll remove some of them. Of course, it went the -1. Of course, I got another -1. God damn it, and it's the Vestal Secret, they don't sell fucking, they don't sell alcohol here. So I got a below 2 poetry to get him back to 9. And then it crit for the second one. Oh my god, this game. This game. This game. Okay, there's 2 Hummergorn at least. When I haven't even checked the route.
Provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling and undone.
Avoiding the horror is really easy, and early experiment is really good. Early experiment, brilliant brew is probably one of the best combos you can do. Do I need stun res? Not for this region.
However painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
Deathless and Plague Grenade are the obvious upgrades here. Let me throw out some of this junk. I don't need Invigorating Intoxicant. Ablative Powders is too situational. Stimulants I never use. Bandages, no. I should put on the Royal Summons. It's not very good. But I'll use it anyway. I don't need to use the food yet because it's just the Tangle. You got the speed, okay. Honestly, not the worst thing. I don't think I'm gonna gain many negatives. I've got too many good quirks that prevent that.
Desire will never die.
Hey, I got a respectful super dodge
Tested.
on Magnesium Rain. Okay. I need to hit Magnesium Rain more, considering I have the copper plus the ring combo. Okay, I need to avoid the Hoarder.
War
He's on the right.
rewards only resignation.
Okay, the lair is on the left, thankfully. I was gonna be like, okay, if the... Because, like, look at this. If I go right here... Actually, no, if I don't go right, then I am locked to this left path. Just forever. It doesn't branch off back to the right. So, yeah. I either get the Formless Sculpture... What does Formless Sculpture give? That gives the combat items. This is a road battle, though. I'm gonna get an assistance encounter anyway.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
Hey, there's a road battle here, too. Good. I like how gate is just gate. Doesn't have a description. It's these fuckers again. Thankfully...
In crisis,
I was going to say, thankfully Breacher prevents the Flagellant from being out of position, and then BAM! Fucking moves backwards from Smallpox. I probably don't want to actually do that, because I can pistol shot instead. Alright. Okay, no, he didn't get combo, that's good. I hope he doesn't get knocked back with Front Mortar, because he also has that minus move resist quirk. Okay. You are not getting an attack out on me.
Let us hope to finish this quickly. A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I need to hit a 7 here, so I would need to crit. Not likely. It doesn't have 15 crit like a pistol shot does.
Make all the difference.
The Plague Doctor is going last. You know, Plague Doctor has changed a lot in DD1's history. She used to be really slow, but now she's really fast.
The past is gone. Let it die.
I'm going to throw those strong shackles out immediately, just as a point of how bad they are. Like, it applies on hit 2 roots. I know it's called immobilize, but I prefer to call it root because it's easier to say, and there was another game where root was a status effect. What was root in again? I forget. Someone in the comments, please tell me. It sings out for my hands. I do know that heavy-handed is a negative, and it's just like a just leave for this event. Which is weird, considering that's a positive quirk.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Those are really good combat items, so I'll obviously take those. We take those. Get that. I've said that many times before, most likely. Hey, flapjacks.
Facing oblivion, these folk have kept their honor. Have you?
I can get a stagecoach item. Do I get a stagecoach item, or do I get that repair? It's kind of a lost value. Yeah, have a bag of plums from Michael Highwayman. Wow, my torch is going down pretty quickly. That's the region event, isn't it? No, it's minus 20% max flame. Okay, it's not actually going down, it just can't raise higher. Get this thing off the screen. I should just hit Q twice with that. Actually, Q doesn't open that. Q opens up the character menu, doesn't it? Stupid fucking Plague Doctor wanting to leave. I'm gonna throw that on like the Highwayman.
The loathing festers.
Get that. I know it's a move that can crit, which is a faux pas for the Highwayman, but doesn't really matter. When did I get this? I must have gotten that from the academics thing for the free combat item upon reaching there. I kind of forget that even exists because it never comes into play. It's just that I never use combat items. That's a flaw on my part, though. Hey, it's everyone's favorite mash. Wow, Flagellant went first. Alright, we're gonna focus down this ghoul. This team can do that very reliably. As long as it lands this stun or that blind. Proceeds to land neither of them. Okay, funny joke. Did he? I don't know what I'm thinking. There goes the torch. Oh yeah, his smallpox is gone. Chirurge's table worked. I wish there was a pop-up that showed you when it actually worked, but apparently we can't have that now, can we? Right, drop you down to death's door so Jester can finish you off.
A master stroke.
This Flagellant is taking a lot of stress. If he can take one more stress so that Jester can heal him, that would be good.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Well, he took one more stress, I guess. He's gonna take another here, isn't he? No. That's lethal, so I'll give Dismas super dodge in case it matters. I was gonna say, that has a chance to disease. Actually, I don't care about the heal at the end of the fight here. I'd rather not roll the chance of taking more stress.
Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now.
Got a mastery, finally. 1. And again, that was the first, actually no, I fought another road battle. Off we go. Rebuild that, like, 30 flame that I lost. Hand it over. He's amorous with the flagellant, really? They were neutral. I guess that's what happens when you have Wolf Cub plus T set plus L plus ratio. I knew that was coming, but it still happened. Right, this'll be easy. God damn it, you fuckers. Why is the Jester such a coward? Sturdy enemies. It's just extra health. Move resist doesn't matter. It never has.
Lethality writ large.
The health is kind of annoying though.
A brilliant conclusion.
Double 8. Nice.
The enemy
Flagellant's taking like 8 damage per attack now. The opposite of the smallpox. It's just double. Hang on, let me reorganize myself in my chair because I need to get comfortable for these long recordings. Favorite toy in combination with these apply on hit statuses.
The slow suffering
Pretty good.
begins.
It's just harvest. You're taking 2, you're taking 5. Okay, never mind, you're taking a 21 crit. 6. That's enough to kill. Bada bing.
Unavoidable.
Bada boom. Maybe I should have let him take a turn. Just so I could ambush this next wave. Don't be spiders. Okay, there are spiders here, but it's not all spiders. I'm gonna stun this one because it's the only one that's ordained that I have a good chance at actually hitting. You know what, let's throw the fucking Toxic Ichor. I applied 6 blight with that. Yeah, okay. Fortunately, this removes all the super dodge. Let's taunt up. Hey, if he resists a blight, he can get an extra action. And he's got fucking another disease. Munch. Look at that. Smallest flagellant heal. Oh, I can use this. The fight's almost over anyway, honestly. That crit token puts me in a really good standing. Oh, I was hoping for a crit there. Didn't happen. Look at that. Way too much blight. Stop munching him, you damn carpet muncher. You know what? I won't find blind in like every fight, so I'll just do that now. Resist? Free turn? Nah, no free turn. No free cake. Alright. Just remove the blind. If that hit, wouldn't have even killed him.
All the difference.
He's still gonna have a chance at eating a corpse,
A
but
deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
yeah. That is a lot of dot you're taking,
Cooperation is the key.
dear Jestmund. Debuff? From what? Oh, Royal Summons. Okay. Royal Summoner. This thing's just gonna die. Might as well heal with the Plague Doctorino. Oh, yeah. I can use it to remove a dot.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
10 points of healing is actually pretty good. That's why the trophy is so good.
Crisis, no gain
Okay,
is
remove diseases
insignificant.
part. Thank God. I can remove fucking Tarantism. That one is actually like the best creature part, I'm pretty sure.
When the cult came,
Like, it's tied
no orders were shouted.
with the one that gives you discounted stagecoach items, but it's 2 free mastery. Even if you have no diseases. If you have diseases, it's just extra upside. Well, it's not really an upside, it's more of a negative. It's a remove downside. Ugh, my throat.
Slow, vacant, and resigned. The lost battalion shambles on.
The Shamblers shamble on, and it's just 3 Shamblers. Why did I tab out? There's no reason to. I'm used to tabbing out because I'm waiting for the encounters to load, but I don't need to do that anymore, really.
Dissection. An unavoidable end.
I don't care if you're not ordained, you die first. 14. Just short. Thankfully, yeah, he's in slot 3, so he can't Piercing Bolt. He has to Serrated Bolt the Flagellant. But yeah, with this trophy, Flagellant can just super tank usually. Yeah, you got Taunt, Jester. What are you gonna taunt? I'm gonna throw down a Mag Rain here in case Highwayman gets hit. Didn't blight any of them, but nice blind. Oh no, 3 damage.
For who knows what lurks in the
It didn't
beyond.
even get stressed. Alright, so Jester's gonna get hit here, unfortunately. Damn.
A breakthrough.
Oh, no. Never mind, Jester's not gonna get hit by... not going to get hit here. Unless death appears.
The smallest variable.
This is just paranoia setting in. I'm like, oh, death could appear. No, death never appears. Death appears in the Sluice pretty much and nowhere else. That's because death can appear in road battles in the Sluice. I don't know why that is the case, but it just is. Source, dude, trust me, personal experience. I've been taking note. I grow so weary of this fight. Well, there's no fighting anymore. It's just the 3rd assistance encounter. Get a stagecoach item. Food does not really matter. Because we have a Flapjack dispensal unit. Hey, Strongbox, that's nice.
His trade.
That is both a good item and it synergizes with the Wolf Cub. Now, normally I would go to the hospital, but I got that gland secretion, so I'm going to be cured of all diseases for free anyway. I could remove some negative quirks, but Flagellant's really the only one who has any. Like, Neat Freak can be annoying, and Sprained Ankle is bad for Flagellant. But it's not terrible. It's nothing that kills his viability, like Head in the Sand or anything. Okay, camera got wonky there for a second.
Within every keep, a general and his loyal lumbering guard.
So this is a slot 4 Archer dude, which means one thing. He doesn't have to hit the flagellant here. He can shoot whoever he wants, except for the flagellant. He literally can't shoot him. I was hoping that would have been... Actually, no, it was enough damage. Thank God for the fucking cuppa and the poison ring. Your diseases do not frighten me, zombie man. They're gonna be removed at the next inn anyway. Also, I'm not afraid of any damage that you can mete out. I'm gonna move forwards, because I wanna... I don't know, I'll... hit somebody... Like, I'll use the... Wow. How much burn res do they have? I'll hit somebody with Fade to Black that's more dangerous. Yeah, they only have 10 burn res. This is why I run Alchemist constantly. It's because I have the bad luck of... Like, I tend to get hit by... Okay, no, I don't tend to get hit. I tend to miss, like, all of my 90% dots. Some may say rigged. Like, I definitely do.
A brilliant conclusion.
I only get 2 procs of more, aka taunt, which is what I should be calling it.
A breakthrough.
But it's still something decent. Oh yeah, I forgot to put a combat item back on the Plague Doctor. Yeah. If I die because I forgot to put a combat item on the Plague Doctor, it's entirely my fault. There's the drummer. So those free actions now display on the action bar. He's still going to get his turn, though. I have to prevent this thing from using volley. If I can stun him, that'd be perfect. Okay, I killed him.
Early results are encouraging.
Not necessarily, Wow, really? I guess they have 30, not a huge... I mean, a tiny amount. But yeah, Bishop Man is just going to resurrect him. It actually made me lose focus. And by focus, I mean taunt. If this dude keeps spamming volley so I can actually hit the fucker, I am perfectly fine with that. Nice try, but it takes 2 Benediction to raise a corpse. You don't have that much. We require 2 Benediction, but we have 1.
Grasp grows tenuous.
That isn't enough. Okay, that act out attack actually dealt enough blight that I no longer need to hit the bishop. Oh yeah, he had the Virtuoso buff as well.
A master stroke.
That's why Virtuoso buff is so good. There's nothing it doesn't do. It does the dishes. He gets a defensive formation off, but it doesn't fucking matter. Give me that. I could play for you for hours, then do it. Shifting around in my chair. I need a snack. I need to have actually breakfast at some point now. On 3. 1. It's not the one I wanted. I get Reverberating Redoubt though, which is the thing I wanted. Footman's Grog is alright, but it's no Reverberating Redoubt.
Locked in a nightmare slumber, he is tortured by failures both real and imagined.
You slumber, you lumber. Alright, I'm just gonna lay down Grape Shots here. Kinda wish I had the Mastery to upgrade it, but... You know, that's how it is on this bitch of an earth.
A slow dissection.
Okay, 9 blight, good.
An unavoidable end.
Flagellant is going to take most of the stress here because he's going to be hit by this. Unfortunately, he's going to lose his second taunt at the start here because of the vines. Because yes, the vines are affected by taunt. You may not think they are, but they are. You think it don't be like it is, but it do. Flagellant is hitting surprisingly few crits considering he's got the kitchen knives, which are granting 15% extra crit. Good dodge. Actually, probably the best result that he hits the Jester and misses, because it's the other heroes that have to roll the 50% chance to gain distress. Right, that's kind of bad, because Jester's going to have to eat that. I can dodge that with the take aim, maybe. The less focus I have to put on my healing, the better. Also, he's got 49 health, so... yeah. Unfortunately, this is a free... one free taproot for the thing because of Plague Doctor not going beforehand.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Yeah, I only have to heal the Jester now, which doesn't really matter. I can do that next time Flagellant gets off a Deathless. Right. Gonna hit him for 21 damage here. Gets the taunt. Hey, he finally scored a crit. I don't know if the soil settles or whatever it is affects taunt. Okay, it does. Otherwise, that wouldn't have happened. Otherwise, it wouldn't have removed the taunt token, is what I'm saying. Okay, don't use it now, because I know his... okay, he did use it now. Jess is actually getting fairly low. Gonna get an extra Plague Doctor turn here. If nothing else for the free healing. The free food. Oh, if only I hit Plague Grenade there. You know what, I'm still gonna do that. I can apply a Blight before Idiot Johnson over here gets a turn. And it also checks his... Why does he have 0 Deathblow resist? Oh, Cadaver Slayer. Okay. Kind of forget that bosses have creature types.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
I know the only time it really matters is Exemplar. Alright, let's put Reverberating Redoubt on. It doesn't have the 2 speed stipulation, but something. Armory key. This is armor. Do I have any weapons? No, I have no weapons. I have nothing. 20% healing given wouldn't be bad on the Flagellant either. He is kind of my healer. Tracker's map. Do I throw that out? Incendiary Cocktail. I should put something on the fucking Plague Doctor. I'm kind of saving these because they count as a noxious item in case I grab, like... No, I can keep this on. And I can throw off, like, the Curing Copper on someone else. So I can run early experiment. Fucking medicinal herbs. Get them out of here. Candle of Hope. Don't need. Slime mold. I have slime mold in my inventory. I can dump these next time I go to the Sprawl. Throw out fucking Cruel Intent. I'm never going to use the Compressed Kit or the Tracker's Map, really, either. Tracker's Map also is not useful against the boss. I'm just eyeing those disease symbols at the bottom of my screen, like, please go away. Live, laugh, love. Jester is still kind of low on health. Thankfully, the Oblivion's Rampart here does not pose much of a threat to the Jester. It's mostly the front ranks that get damaged here. Flesh warps, the flesh weaves. Please, blight this fucko. Nope, resisted. Okay. Who do I hit here? I can stun the fat dude here. It's good. I'll just throw this. I kind of don't need combat items, really. Yeah, otherworldly fragment. So he's got 9, he's taking 15 damage per turn.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Can I get a turn before this thing has one? Yes, I can. It's all that matters. It's all just a bunch of matter. I am in fact, though, not filled to the top with fear. Okay, so you're dead. Grape Shot does very little here. Although Highwayman's probably going to go first next round anyway. This thing is going to most likely go for a, okay, I was going to say Nocturne Commune into Blood Bond, but it's probably going to do the other way around. Actually, never mind, it has to worship. Never mind, fucking dude died to Reverberating Redoubt. Flagellant can heal himself. He's got so much health. Oh no, I'm only on 13 health. Psych, I am on 53. Now I'll need a fake ID to rent ultra porn. Damn, that's a lot of goddamn bleed.
Bravo!
And I get to finish this before the bleed happens. Wonderful. 13 bleed. He has the bleed resist memory on him, so he's got like 35% bleed res.
Let it die.
Hey, 10 crit. Nice. Goodbye, Garden Gauntlet. You did fucking nothing. And I guess I'm removing Armory Key as well. So they don't do anything without each other. You know what? Armory Key gets thrown out first. Yeah. I hate Armory Key. This needs a buff in some way. It does nothing on its own. Like, you could say, oh, Cultist Trinkets also do nothing on their own. Yeah, but Cultist Trinkets can break the game. This gives 20% damage, or 20% health. That's absolute trash.
Lower
Torch
your
and
guard.
Crown.
Soften your gaze. It is safe here.
Iron Stance. Nice. Neat Freak is bad. Head Injury is god-awful. Need to remove that as fast as possible. There's the early experiment. 2 Mastery. Alright, so now we have 6. Right. You get that and equip that because it's a Noxious item. So now, since I have a Noxious item, I get +2 Blight dealt. Always, and Poison Ring, thanks to my memory, has a 33% chance to apply 4 Blight, and I still have as much Blight resist piercing as I ever need. I throw on Curing Cuppa. Right. Before we do that, Flapjacks for everyone.
Everywhere in ruin.
Damn.
Everywhere in need.
So I've got fine trinkets for my Blight heroes, so I'm probably just going to go to the Sprawl.
Another nameless city. Another inferno of mutilation and madness.
What else do I put the Soothing Poultice on? Maybe the Plague Doctor, then I won't have to focus on, yeah, I won't have to focus on healing her as much. Right, Mastery Trainer.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Acid Rain and Sepsis. Noxious Blast. Grape Shot Blast. Inspiring Tune, and... Okay, what do I do now? Taunt I don't particularly need to upgrade. He's already got big enough heals. These moves aren't necessarily need to be upgraded. Put on Highway Robbery. It's a nice skill to have when upgraded.
Precious relics remind us of a time
Right,
before
Wainwright.
the end. The roads are rife
I don't
with
need the
peril.
operation table anymore.
A little protection is always welcome.
And I've got 3 luxury gear items. Currently hitting the griddle. Alright, who has the lowest relationship? Jester and... the Plague Doctor, I guess. Plague Doctor and... No, okay, not Plague Doctor and Jester, but there's... The Plague Doctor has some bad relationships, but so does the Flagellant. Let's even that out, shall we? It's got some wild tea. Oh, I should have done the Song of Touching Dirges first, and see where it landed. And it... Really? It negatively affected the only ones that had negative effects. Alright. Don't think I need to spend this junk anywhere else. Just double checking it's you and the Jester, yeah. Toon Hummer acquired. I need to remove head injury. And what else do I remove? I can remove Cosmic Fearing. Okay, I lost Raconteur though. Unfortunate, but could have been worse. The fucking dogs next door will not shut up. I gotta buy a steak and spuds for later, by the way. So it was Highwayman, yeah. The steak and spuds, thank god that critted. That's what I was gambling on. Steak and spuds are so I can remove 1 speed from him for the mountain so that he gets Reverber and readouts extra turns. Damn, if only I had 4 more relics I could get the drum. Drum is very useful against the next boss, because might as well spend the last of my relics. Yeah, it's useful against the last boss, because rank 1 keeps getting moved to the back. You didn't have any good items here. The work table loom... Do I buy that just because it's a luxury gear? Probably not, actually. Yeah, 6 positives because of Wolf Cub plus table. Not table, tea service.
Desire will never die.
Watch as none of these actually do anything. Pistol shot to heal the Flagellant is not particularly good anyway. Because I kind of want him to get low in order to heal. Blade Grenade, Lash's Gift.
Tried and tested. A bomb to
Blast.
be counted on.
Hey, game is pretty good as well. I don't use Take Aim as much as most people do, but that's just because I use it as a way to remove blind. And maybe gain dodge.
Behold, the great cities of man.
Okay, where are we going?
And
Left.
a flame.
Because I want
Reliable
to
information brings accurate
grab
insight, after
Snappy
all.
Swig. Snappy Swig is mostly the reason I even come here in the first place. It's just that good of a trinket. Ah, come on. Watch, I'm gonna get diseased instantly. It's gonna be like
Measure out your
tetanus.
violence and apply it judiciously.
Okay, thank god the blind did its job. 6 and 6. I have less chance of applying random blights, but they are going to be stronger. Okay, no, they're not. They are on par with the Curing Copper.
There is comfort in company.
You're taking 3. But it doesn't matter. Because you cannot disease me from that rank.
Finish this quickly.
Alright. I can kill the woodsman this turn.
But deadly all the same.
Did he lose any deathblow resist? No, he's still got 25.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
That being able to remove dots from the flagellant could be really good.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your
Useless.
redemption.
There's literally no blight enemies other than those little shitty zombies from here on out. Like, because creature dens cannot naturally spawn in the sprawl unless there's an event that does that. I'm going to the Hoarder in case it's not obvious.
A rare opportunity. Let us advance unimpeded.
Yeah, the 2 trinkets I want to grab here are Snappy Swig and Enlightening Element, and I'm 3 baubles off being able to buy both, if they both appear, because they are both indelible. And they both spawned. Okay, Snappy Swig comes first. Is that fucking table again? Cloning Pulse is very good against the final boss here.
To damnation.
Adrenaline Tonic is also kind of good. I can buy both of these. Yeah, we'll take those. Right. I'm gonna put that on the Jester.
Your collection can wait.
No, it can't, you
Press
fucking idiot.
onward.
Shut up. Get the armory key out of here. I'll keep the Dark Impulse, just in case I find a good cultist trinket. Because move resist is not the worst thing to have in a cultist trinket. I'd say the worst is disease resist. Because it's only 33%, which is usually not enough to prevent someone getting a disease. Also, disease resist caps at 95, so no matter what, you can still be hit by one if you get unlucky. It is a 1 in 20, but, you know, as I say, not likely, but possible. Fight. Flee. Flee horribly. You cowards. All the same, city folk. Oh, it's an elite fight. Okay, maybe they were right. This isn't the elite one, no. No. I need to remember that the one that has the jagged top, like the not straight ones, is the elite. Get shit on. Also, Breacher prevents her from using Fire Flay. No, not Fire Flay, that's the one she just used. It prevents her from using the other one, the Flaming Lasso, which is more dangerous. No burn for me, thanks. Oh no, how dangerous. I want to see an elite version of this dude who runs forwards 3 spaces. It would be horrible, but it would be funny. Okay, you're dead. Throw some more blight down. 13 points, that's what I'm talking about.
Early results are encouraging.
Do you think that's overkill? I think. Actually, probably. But then again, not every enemy has as low health as... I mean, these are elite enemies. They even have extra 20% max health. And they're ordained. Wow, really? Oh, yeah. I thought, really? Plague Doctor didn't do that much blight, and then I realized, oh, Plague Doctor didn't hit that one. That was the Flagellant.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
You know what? Give me death.
A righteous action. The Pale Rider
I somehow
has
knew that
trapped
was
her
going to
quarry.
happen. But this is why I upgraded Highway Robbery. Really? It removed both? Oh, okay, that's annoying. Give me more torch, please. Hey, hit through super dodge. Okay, never mind. Dismas is playing 4D chess here. Do I blow another worldly fragment here is the question. Probably not. Oh wait, this death isn't ordained. Wow. Okay. If death was ordained, that would be a consideration, but it's not ordained. I don't care if death is elite.
Measure out your violence.
Because it doesn't really matter. You know, have some spring water. Kill some of that stress.
What a welcome one, nonetheless.
I can easily keep Flagell alive with Highwayman here. That's annoying. Yeah, look at that blight damage. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
A breakthrough.
Royal Summons gives me a taunt, which also kind of helps. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, come on, man, really? Yes, more crit tokens. Waiter, more crit tokens, please. Goodbye, death. Did nothing and died horribly. That removes... Damn, it's really easy to remove dots from the Flagellant. Hehehehe. Goodbye. Stupid fucking motorbike user outside. I have my window open because, like, it's a nice day today. It's not as cold as it normally would be in winter. Because we're approaching the tail end of winter.
The loathing whispers.
So I decided, let's get some fresh air into the room. Bop-bomb. Throw out those because they're trash. I should throw out Death's Head too, but I kind of like having it just in the inventory. But yeah, 2 mastery from that fight was good. It'll help me upgrade the skills that I won't use against the boss. AKA Harvest. No, I'll use Razor's Wit. Why not? Burning Pile. More like Burning Pile of shit. Get free blind here. I need to get into the habit of not tabbing out because these fights load very quickly. I want you to die first still. Always. Now and forever. You think the darkness is your ally? If you watch somebody who plays this game and doesn't make a Bane quote when the fire rises happens, then stop watching them instantly. Nice aim. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna miss this point-blank shot. I say I think, but, you know, it's a 50-50. It's just that I know my RNG half the time. What's my torch at? It got raised to 100 because I beat death. It wasn't specifically risen to 100, but I gained extra torch. Look at that, 45 points of blight. Ow. Fucking Ligma balls me. Is that a thing kids do? They like do the circle thing? I don't know. I don't keep up to date with today's youth. I personally despise them. And free affinity, maybe. No? That was a combo and a follow-up attack.
Sweet reprieve.
The only way that could have been better is if it was a combo follow-up attack and a move change. By move change, I mean forwards one type of thing.
Trust your instincts.
No matter where I go, I'm breaking these fucking armor plates so I don't get the benefit. Now it's funny, if these were reversed, this rough patch and hazard, there would be a potential that I could, you know, get a repair from the assistant, yeah, to fix the armor back up. But no, that's not the case. I've not seen the Chirurgeon's table after that one time in Act 1. So far, I have seen, like, very little changes from the original. Who's your affinity higher with? Probably the Highwayman. Yeah. Come on, bring on the new champions, man. I want to see this new shit. No, that's an old champion. You know nothing. Take that, vile fiend.
Brilliant conclusion.
I'm just gonna blind the pit fighter. It's very little. You go, Highwayman. She has Deathblow resist, so she's kind of annoying, but
A master stroke.
resist that, bitch. That's kind of the reason I put the stun resist buff on the Flagellant. Ow. That and front mortar. Stupid goddamn Daemon. You know what? I'll do this just to have a chance at killing this thing before it gets a turn. Nah, she resisted. Even greater, the fire rises. What? Oh yeah, Poison Ring. I kind of forget the Poison Ring has a downside of sorts. It's not a very big one, but it is one, I guess. Unless you have kitchen knives, and then you can get a free turn off yourself. Ow! Holy shit, that hit hard. Is that vulnerable happening? He just kind of set himself up there. Yeah, you know what? I'll take the heal. Never know, he could hit Dismas for another vulnerable token and kill him. Okay, I've had enough of you. Just hit the Flagellant, take 2 damage, go to Death's Door. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Thank God Death can't show up anymore, because that would have been a bad time.
Sweet reprieve.
Hey, Enlightening Element. Okay, everything's coming up Millhouse, it seems. Right, take off the Royal Summons, they're not good anymore. Do that, so that Jester has a chance to apply more shit. Let's put the Curing Cuppa on Dismas. It doesn't really benefit him a great deal, but it is something. So yeah, the apply on hit 3 burn plus the 1 burn dealt is synergy, I guess. Got some burn salve. I might actually equip that.
You have calculated your odds carefully. This will not be easy.
Oh yeah, I need to restack the mineral-rich spring water. I forgot I used one of those. Put that on you. Like, the only problem that this team faces is that against this boss, Jester starts in rank 2, so he can't do anything. Double Elite Ghoul, okay. That's a meme. I kind of don't want Dismas to be hit by a critical rend, so I may consider just moving forwards, but the blind could also help. Let's take down the front one first. But yeah, he can just Skull Toss.
The slow suffering begins.
Okay, double howl. Thank God there's no, I'm gonna taunt here because those break taunt, evidently. Thank God I didn't get any diseases there.
Malaise. measured and steady.
Right, I'll try and stun them both. While the flagellant can take down the one in the front. At 39 damage instantly is no joke. But yeah, we are taking a shit ton of horror here. Thank God for blind.
Lethality writ large.
Come on, score a crit. Get some extra healing up before we fight the boss. Yeah, Flagellant doesn't have any skills that got blessed. It's kind of annoying. Kind of really annoying. Okay. Well, I can kill him right now. Or I can stress heal somebody. You know what? I hope he doesn't howl and give me a disease. Okay, Skull Toss is the least of my worries. Didn't even do anything. He tried to bleed me with that. The burn will allow me to... Actually, no, Sepsis is on cooldown. I kind of forget that Sepsis has a cooldown, which is the biggest downside of it. Alright, stress heal the Jester. That was like one of the worst possible road battles ever. I deserve that mastery point. Maybe they do mastery the same way Dark OS does difficulties for battles, which was just manually coded in. Dark OS you cannot actually get anymore, sadly. In case you haven't heard, Google Drive marked Dark OS as a virus, so you can't download it anymore. So if, in case you wanted to download it, you have to directly contact Bread or myself. I'd recommend not contacting me because Bread is the one who has the file, but yeah. I actually don't know if I can give it to you anyway. Get out of here. Seems I'm gonna get even more stress at the start of this combat. That's not the pull one, is it? No, the Whip Trip is the pull. Whip, Snip, Clip, Bumblebee, Hip, or whatever it is. 9. Okay. Show off. It's fine if you pull her. There we go. That's a lot of stress heal. These hasted enemies are kind of annoying. And by kind of, I mean very. Absolutely infuriating.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Okay, we're down to mostly no stress. The Flagellant is the exception because he is not hopeful with anyone. He has no hope. He's hopeless completely. I really need food. Holy shit, I'm hungry. That's what I get for recording. How long is this video? It's like an hour 39 minutes. Just hit 39. I should get strength. It's the... Oh no, it's the shadows. Shit. I forgot that I need to be using those glimmers. Dismas just reliably hitting those big numbers gives me hope. Hey, just spew fucking molten gunk onto the camera. It's not nice. Oh yeah, I took off the glimmers. You know what? The torch wouldn't be so bad if I didn't get hit with double howl at the start of that fight. Damn, he set him up. 8, really? It's kind of pathetic. I guess the other one was elite. Yeah, you're dead anyway.
Well done.
Nah, I'm not gonna say it. I've said it every time I've said you're dead anyway, for the past, like, 50,000 videos. Old man. Okay. You're dead in time. We're all dead in time, though. Doesn't mean anything. Yeah, remove that speed bonus he gets. Okay. We have 2 stress, and we're getting absolute trash from the boss. Like, this is useless. This is terrible. This is useless. This is useless. This is useless because it's before the mountain. This is also useless. And this is also useless. I'm still gonna do it anyway, because I like to hat-trick every
He teeters
boss.
madly upon his ladder, reveling in the fiery destruction of human accomplishment.
Oh, there's these little things around these. Right. Moving back because I can, if nothing else, I can, encore. And he'd move me back to the right position anyway, if he uses categorize. Look at that, 11 blight. Just don't smokestack me. Categorize is fine, you can still use encore. Damn, I wish I could hit him now. Right, that blights the boss, which means that Flagellant has a higher chance to crit thanks to the kitchen knives.
A master stroke.
He's gonna die this turn anyway. He does do some damage to me here, but it shouldn't really matter. That didn't need to land. Okay, he's not dying this turn, but he's essentially dead.
An opportunity. Squandered.
I still healed the Flagellant. That wasn't really a squandering. Finish it with sepsis. Oh. That's unfortunate.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
I'm half tempted to just click leave items, but I wanted all the loot. So, like, this is completely useless. I'm gonna use the health one. That's useless, that's useless. No, never gonna use that. Nope. That does nothing. Actually, I guess I could have put it on my Plague Doctor in case she missed. But the chance of that happening and her actually sticking a blight to herself is very low. Oh man, Jester just had 3 turns there for a second. Don't know what that was, but it looked funny. Right, gotta kill these zombies. Gotta put those monsters down in the grave. That's not how that song goes, but you can pretend it is.
Bravo!
Have you ever, like, listened to a song, heard the lyrics, and, like, tried to remember the lyrics later on and remembered completely different lyrics, and then when you listen to the original song, it sounded absolutely nowhere near as good as the, you know, the lyrics you made up were? That's happened to me multiple times. The solution is, people need to make better songs. Can't really do anything here. I could throw some spring water on the Flagellant, but he doesn't need it. You know, I should have given the extra turn to the Flagellant, because he would have a higher chance of killing those fuckos, and it wouldn't have caused him stress from the horror. All this dust has to go.
She understands the futility of her work, but undertakes it nonetheless.
Right, gotta remove that because he needs to stay in the front against this next boss. Toonhammer is fucking annoying. How do they both have Neat Freak? What even caused that? It was just random, wasn't it? I'll take 8 Clotting Poultice. The more Clotting Poultices I can get for the boss, the better. Yeah, this is the most disappointing, like, new update ever from the first run. I've found, like, nothing new. Shut up, dogs. I hate these neighbors' dogs. They're so annoying. They had another dog at some point as well. I had to get rid of it because it was savage, that thing. Hang on, let me, before I forget, put those glimmers back on. I could carry them into the boss. True. But I don't think that really matters. If I can just keep the loathing at 0, there'll be very little chance that the torch increases.
He chatters incoherently, but his prices remain fixed.
There's the Merchant's Guild seal. If only I had that earlier. I don't even live by a main road. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Well, buy that, because I need them, as I said. Yeah, I'll take the Merchant's Guild seal in case I don't find any more luxury gear. Buy some more glimmers, why not? Nothing else I need to buy. Except for, like, maybe in items, but I don't have the money for that anyway. Right, off we go. I don't need Burn Salve anymore. I was going to use it in this region, but then I really didn't have any good opportunities to use it. Stop throwing rocks at my house. Ugh, Ugh, congestion. I should throw out all this apples and cheese. I don't need it. Like, 1 steak and spuds is going to go to the OP, aka the Flagellant. Under cover of night. I am the bump in the night, the shadow of the fright. This will prevent Flagellant from being targeted, like, once. So really, it's not as good as you think.
A brilliant conclusion.
Do I throw down Mag Rain here? Oh wait, no, new enemy. Masterful Kindred. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, don't ignite him though. Kind of want to see what he does when he's not ignited. Ignited that one. Right. Let's Glimmer. Try and take them both down.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Can prevent this guy from doing anything this turn. Yeah, I'll do it. I expected that to kill, but... Okay, he doesn't need to ignite to use Infernal Taskmaster. That is the same one, right, though?
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Yeah, odd. Why is the damage number so low there? Scorching Manacle. That's a weaken.
Observe
Weaken, burn, double hit.
And you will discover its weaknesses.
2 points of bleed. That was from the Ordainment, though. I do need to land a hit to kill
A breakthrough.
the bitch in the back. Unless I can just kill this guy. Yeah. I don't think she can save it with her Fire Rises. Well, yeah, why are those icons lower than they should be? Throw out another Glimmer. That prevents the enemy ambushes. Or it prevents them getting more ambush
A
chance.
steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Oh, he's just always ignited, I'm guessing. Because, yeah, he doesn't count as ignited. Yeah. Interesting. Give me the dodge. Ah, blighted him. What a meme. Yeah, those icons just... Why are they so low? Oh, this guy has Deathler resist too. Interesting. 9 damage. That's nothing compared to the massive 6. Yeah, Dismas can probably drop into Death's Door this turn. Can Dismas double tap him if I give him an extra turn? There's a chance. Yeah, I'm guessing that's just a bug. That'll be hammered out, like, very soon. Ah, new animation, because it's a enemy that usually doesn't get Deathblow resist.
Lethality writ large.
Unfortunately, like most enemies in this game, they die to 28 points of blight.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
That was a pretty insignificant gain, honestly.
The loathing abates.
That's a candle. I have the luxury storage box. Oh, that inventory is still full. It's mostly baubles, though.
They have nothing left to give.
The stagecoach in general has nothing left to give, man. Like, the wheels have been destroyed. We're basically Flintstoning the car at this point.
Parody of human outline. It must be destroyed.
You think I could upload this to YouTube under the guise of parody because it's a parody of human... No, that joke fucking sucked. Do I kill the altar? I like killing the altar. It's a funny meme. This team can actually fairly reliably do it too. Okay, that hopeful buff is actually huge. It prevents the Jester from dying as easily. Also, we went before the altar, aka the table, so we are going to be able to kill it before it does anything. Also, since that's not a free action, extra value. Why does Prelude have no cooldown? That's the question I am asking. He's going to be hit by the fall, but he's got a super block, so I don't think it really matters. The altar is dead as well, so he's not going to do his big attack for a while anyway. The biggest downside is the 2 stress. Snappy Swig once again carrying. No blight for me either. How much damage did that deal? 8? Oh. Unfortunately, he got his turns in exactly the right order for him to not take a huge amount of damage there. Yeah, I think this guy is brown bread.
A breakthrough.
The correct play here is actually to Maw, aka Talk with the Flagellant, because he's got Reverberating Redoubt, so there's a chance that he just dies from attacking him here. Also, yeah, it prevents me from getting screwed over and having someone else die to a random crit, even though they have like 40 health.
Solutions, even the big ones.
I fucking knew that would happen. Get another Cruel Intent. The stress resist Dark Temptation is actually pretty good, especially on this team when we have, like, most of my characters have the stress res, plus we have an extra 15%, so it would go up to, yeah, 50% stress res for anyone who has that on. But do I actually run that? Nah, I think the kitchen knives are still better. Is my inventory full? Yes, it is. I should throw something out so I can potentially get something from these random garbages on the road. You never know. I might drop an adrenaline tonic or something. You don't need to do it before the inn, though. That's a completely different role. It's like you're already at the inn inventory when you get that, so you can't drop that item.
The fire is lit.
Good doctor.
The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
No downsides is all that I ask for. Right. You get a steak and spuds. You three get flapjacks. Obviously going to the mountain. Stop slamming doors, people.
Only one leads beyond it.
And I gotta put bleed res on everyone. For as many people as I can.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
I'd love to use the songbook, but this table shows up everywhere, Jesus. I'd love to use the Rousing Tunes songbook, but unfortunately, need to keep the flagellant speed low. Okay. You need to have some bleed res. Probably just put it on Dismas and the Plague Doctor. Actually, Plague Doctor has enough, usually. 70 is fine. Put it on the Jester. He's got, like, no resistance to that sort of thing, but, eh. Put on Dismas, why not? So, the food is useless. Oh, I have an extra Clotting Poultice. Who do I put that on? Probably the Jester again, yeah. Right. Negative quirks. I only have one, actually. That's good. And I can buy something else, I don't know. What's my relationships looking like? My relationships haven't been staying that good. But I don't really need them to be that high anyway.
Something to ease the
Wolf Cub
rigors
just
of the road.
kind of fixes that with his existence. Okay, one for Highwayman and Plague Doctor. And then if this crits, then I can get someone up to 17. That would have to be these two. Did not crit, okay.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
I misplayed there, I should have put that on first. That would have given me a chance to, like, maybe buy something else. Whittling tools. Yeah, buy that to remove a stress from, like, the flagellant. Why not? Right, now I need to plan my items. I'll keep that Glimmer of Hope on so I can carry the light. The boss doesn't blind, so I probably just want a Adrenaline Tonic. I'll swap off the Mineral-Rich Spring Water for Healing Salve as well. Which means I'm not using Anti-Venom, can't use it at all. The Dazzler isn't particularly interesting either.
Learn what can be taught,
Right.
that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Taunt and Punish. Battlefield Medicine has a chance to heal. Well, not a chance, it just heals more. Point Blank Shot can be very good here. Raises Wit and Encore. Kinda wish I had a little more mastery, but beggars can't be choosers. Right, so we got Glimmers. I think everything is fine now. Didn't want to put a different trophy on. I threw them all out, that's why. Why is there an eye on this? What is our positive relationship chance? It's probably, like, huge. That's 100. That's 100. What's the lowest one? 65. It's just friendly. There's a 70 with the Jester as well. Just double checking I didn't mess anything up. Right-clicking furiously. That's good, that's good. That's fine. I wish I had a better trinket for him, though. Like, Blight Resist literally doesn't matter. You have anything better? Actually, a Bleed Resist trinket is something that's fine.
In such a little thing.
That puts him on 118% Bleed Resist, which means that the boss can't bleed him. Do I put that on the Jester instead, actually? He loses the benefit of the extra burn dealt. The Highwayman gains the dodge. Huh. So the Highwayman becomes immune to bleed completely, but if I do the other way around, that's 85 and that's 88. Which means that they're both relatively high resist chance. You know what, I think this is better. Sanguine, deadly. Alright. It's settled then. Well, it was a fun enough run. Unfortunately, I only saw one of the new elites.
Desire will never die.
I didn't even get the sluice, so I couldn't have a chance to see the elite Skyver. The Collector didn't show up either, unfortunately.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
He'll show up later, maybe. Deathless, noxious blast.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Still gonna finish the run anyway. So, we're 2 hours in. Actually, rather short for a Darkest Dungeon run, usually. I think that's because the loading screens are, like, shorter. Like, every loading screen has been shorter, which doesn't seem like much, but it matters in the long run. Let me tab out and read my, my Discord while I, wait for the stagecoach to arrive. Shitposts, let's see, Curse of Ra. Indian man dies of shock after blah blah blah. It's just bad memes, pictures of rats. Jakob is posting pornography in the channel. I can't really stop him from doing that because I don't care. And I mean, it is the Not Safe for Work channel. You join there, you know what's coming. You. Okay, who do I blind? It doesn't really matter. Evangelist is probably going to die last, so I'll just focus on the Deacon. Just free blinds. And play a game, it's called Free Prize. So this does like no damage, but still has the good chance to stun. Yeah. Right. Let's keep that up. Getting the extra strength is good. I do note that enemies don't have a chance to getting blinded in this act. But I mean, blind had to go against enemy blind resist anyway.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
God damn it, people keep slamming doors outside.
A slow dissection.
This is what I get for recording when people are home. Bang bang. Alright, flesh trombones. It's been a hot minute since I've said that, hasn't it? Reason I mag range there is because I want to steal that super block token. I don't want it to be destroyed. Just in case you do not think at a high level Darkest Dungeon Arena player. This Flagellant is going to have a very easy time staying alive. If I had Brilliant Brew, that would have been lethal. It wasn't. Unfortunately. At crit heal. Like, the biggest downside with Flagellant, at least in this build, is that he tends to be on low health while everyone else is, like, full health, so he can't heal anyone with Deathless. With 2 Amorous on moves that I use, like, all the time for healing him, it's gonna be really easy to take care of.
Behold,
Did they? Oh, they changed how this looks. It's no longer a floating thing. I didn't even notice that. Jesus, it now is like a pillar. There's blood to spill. Oh, those guys were all on 20. Oh, it doesn't matter, though. Right, let's ditch the last, ditch the last Glimmer. Spyro 2, Gateway to Glimmer. As us Europeans know it as. I'm not European, I'm Australian, but I have the EU releases for games. It's kind of weird that, isn't it? In it, as they say. Yeah, I don't care about that. Get flagellant blasted. I want someone to make a meme of, like, the Biden blast, but it's just flagellant doing that. Want Jester to go right now. If that thing had, like, an actual worship, then... Yeah, I thought that was supposed to give a... I saw the patch notes. That is the altar of whatever is supposed to give a worship token. It didn't. I'll give you a token, but he didn't. If anyone gets what that's a reference to, congratulations. I don't know. I make some obscure references, and that was definitely one of them. Did Septus lose some of its cooldown turns? Because it seems to be coming back on cooldown a lot faster than I remembered.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
And Flagellant's back to full health. Oh no, he's not yet. 108! Up in smoke. You know what? Kinda wish I had those bandages now. Because they'd be a suitable item with Flagellant to use here. I'll just settle with healing salves. Do I want to swap out the mineral-rich spring water? It is kind of nice. I will give it that. You know what? Put that on the... Actually, no, that's not the right thing. Put that on the Jester so that... that will eat a crit token if I use it. So, I don't need to crit heal on a 50% heal. That's like overkill. But a crit heal on a 33% heal is fine. So basically, yeah. Everything's fine, I think. Get some last-minute griddles. Kinda wish you could mount stagecoach items mid-road, but I guess that would be a bit overpowered that you could just swap out the griddle after you've gotten the last pancakes. Or flapjacks, whatever you want to call them. These aren't waffles, they're just square pancakes.
Ambition's reach forever exceeds its terrible grasp.
Ideation on the Jester is not the worst target, but it could have been Flagellant. What's my stun chance? 20% if I score a crit. So basically fucking none. Yeah, just give me the block tokens. Come on, man. Well, there's a reason I took the block tokens for the Highwayman, so this doesn't happen. It was 21 points of damage mitigation.
A breakthrough.
That's not the best, but yeah. Maybe stun? You know what? No, I should move forwards. Ow. Wow, you resisted that? Sheesh. Okay, well, I don't need to hit him again. Okay, I was gonna say, he scored like every knockback there is, but no, he didn't. You failed that one. Oh yeah, that's a free action. Well, I dodged it anyway. That is lethal, yeah. Why does he keep the tokens? He changes forms. Yeah. Right, just give me a strength token. Teardown is very annoying here, but... maybe I should have used my combat item. Okay, wow, never mind, that did like no damage. I can heal Dismas. There's no chance I apply these blights with anyone but the Plague Doctor. Stress heal. I'll keep the strength tokens up. He's got like no debuff resist this phase, so blinds are easily going to stick. It's not worth throwing the otherworldly fragments right now.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Yeah, actually stuck the blight to herself. You know what? I've got a taunt here. I need this thing to stop hitting these backliners. May actually use the healing item here. Use one. Unfortunately, the Highwayman is going relatively, like, he's going like last this round for some reason. Okay, finally stuck a blight. Dodge phase is very annoying.
Mistimed as directed.
Whatever, I still keep like a crit token. Can I heal anyone with these? I can heal Dismas. That's probably not the most important thing. He's kind of the most survivable out of all the team. Hit the fucker! I've missed like every single one. Okay, well, goodbye bleed. Thankfully that wastes his token. His crit. Okay. Didn't stick the burn, but did he need to? Not really. How much damage does Scepter Steel? It does 51 here. So it does 51, but next turn it will kill. Oh, Reverberating Redoubt gave him an extra turn. Oh, it does 66 now. Big Bird is sleep. Go to number 66. You will not get what that's a reference to because it's a family, old family recipe.
A breakthrough.
I could have used the healing item, but I don't need to. This fight's over. It does a shit ton of damage to the Plague Doctor because
Interminable conflict.
she has the lowest bleed resist here.
The slow suffering begins.
You know what? Highway robbery.
Relief comes
No apparent reason to do that, but
savor it.
I haven't even needed to use Deathless once. Goodbye.
Ambition drove you to abandon everything you had. For everything you wanted.
I like how most of that run was carried by, like, me killing the first layer boss. That was the trophy and, like, half the junk that I got, the kitchen knives and other shite. I got one extra turn with the Reverberating Redoubt. And it was off a repost, oddly enough. Why did I hit continue? There was no reason to. At any rate, I hope you enjoyed this session where I really didn't find anything, honestly. I found one elite enemy, and that's about it, actually. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye.